This is a Permobil M3 power chair. This power chair is practically brand new. It only has 3 miles, so it's practically brand new. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs. It has many other features which we'll cover as we go along. But the first thing I'm going to show you is, if you want to, on this power chair here, you can use the joystick or you can use the switch box. I like to use this as it's quicker for me. So if I hold a button here, the seat will start going up. And you'll start about 22, like most chairs, 22. And by the time you're all the way up at 12 inches, you'll be at 34 inches. The nice thing about these chairs, though, when the seat is elevated all the way to the top, which we'll get there in a second here, you'll be able to talk to someone eye level. But also, the chair will still drive with the seat elevated at a reduced speed, but it'll still drive. So if you're going to drive the chair with the seat elevated, make sure you're on flat surface. You're not outside on the sidewalk where it's bumpy because you're asking for trouble. So let's look at the base of the chair. You can see the actuators right here. The motor for the seat lift is in here. This is just the support arms for the seat, very well constructed. Of course, it's a Permobil. It's the top in power chairs. We've got a 14-inch wheel here, solid tire. We've got a caster wheel in the front, caster wheel in the back. We have great suspension in here. You can see the suspension. I don't know if I can make the chair. You can see the suspension when I tip the chair back. You can see the suspension in the back. Okay, great suspension. You've got a motor for each wheel. This is a motor right here. On the M3s, the motor starts here and it comes into the wheel right here. Okay, so this is a motor right here. If I was to push this chair right now, I can't push it because it's in gear. So you would put the seat down, you would turn the power off, and then there's a lever on each of these motors right there. You can feel it. Push the lever inward, and what that does is it unlocks the wheel, and now you're in neutral. Okay? You have to do both motors. Back in gear, turn the power back on. You have an anchor point here to tie your chair to your lift, and you have another one here by the spring. So you have 2 on each side, one here and one over here. 2 different anchor points. So that's technically the base right there. So the next thing I'm going to show you is the swing away joystick. So this joystick is on the right side. So if you're left-handed, we can have all this switch to the left side so you can drive it up with your left hand if you need to be with your left hand. This is called a swing away joystick, and it's real easy for us to put on the left side. So the seat is all the way back down. The next feature I'm going to do is called the electric tilt. The electric tilt is the base right here going back. So if the base goes back, it's going to take the legs and it's going to take the back because they're all connected together. So everything's going to go in one motion. That's called tilt. So this is the electric tilt. And the next one I'm going to show is called the electric legs. So if you wanted to get some good circulation, you could raise your legs up, and you definitely would have your legs over your body. So if you want the legs higher than that, you'd have to put them up before you do the seat tilting. You can get them even higher if you do them up. If you do the legs first and then do the tilting, you can get them even higher. Okay. So I'm going to bring the tilt back down, and these legs are adjustable. We can adjust the length. So if you're 5 feet tall, 6'2", we can adjust these legs. So far we've covered the 12-inch seat lift, we've covered the electric tilt, and we've covered the electric leg. As I said, you see the legs now? So if you were to bring your legs all the way up like this, before you do the tilt, you can get more action. This model chair, you have to do it that way to get the full extension of the legs. So if you put your legs all the way up, and then you do your tilt, right here, you can get your legs a lot higher right there. Okay, so I'm going to bring the tilt back down, and the last function on this chair is called the electric recline. The electric recline is just the back going back by itself. So if you watch the back, you can see it going back. That's the electric recline. So if you were laying down in this chair, so it's a full recline. This one's actually flat. So this is what it would look like if you were laying down flat in this chair. Okay? I'm going to bring bring the tilt back down a little bit. I'm going to bring the recline back up. So also with this chair, we've got lateral pads. So these pads go against your knee. There's one on each side, and they can also be removed. So if you don't want them, there they are. And you can also move them all the way up to here, all the way back to here. So this is adjustable on this track right here. Those are the lateral pads. That's an additional thing for this chair that's custom. Bring the legs down a little bit. When you're outside, make sure that you leave your legs out so there's a little more gap under your legs. You do not want to shove these legs in the sidewalk. You don't want that. They're very expensive to fix. So this one actually you do have quite a bit of clearance. So if a person was 6'3", these legs will be further down. So you may want to consider tilting the seat up like I'm doing right now. That gives you a little more room over there under your legs, under your foot plate. Also has, which I forgot to mention earlier, I did say it had the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs. But it also has what's called the anterior tilt. What that means is the seat will tilt forward a little bit to help you get out. To have the seat tilt forward, you do have to raise the seat up a couple inches. So raise your seat up a couple inches off the ground, and then hit your button for the tilt, but hit the forward button, and you'll see the base right here. You see it right there? This is called the anterior tilt. You can probably tell it's got a 10-15 degree pitch right now. This is called the anterior tilt. This is available on this chair also. So I'm going to bring the tilt back down. You'll see it go back down. Now we'll bring the seat lift back down. So if you're going to use the anterior tilt, you have to have the seat elevated a little bit so it can tilt. Okay? So if you try to tilt it when the seat is all the way down, sometimes it's not going to work. Okay? So we're going to turn the chair around. Now this chair is a large chair. I mean, the chair has a 300-pound weight capability, but it does have a 21 by 21 inch seat. That's a very nice cushiony seat, 21 by 21 with a large back. So right now it's set up for a large person. So if you're looking for a chair and you're a large person and you need to have more width, well, you got it here, 21 by 21 with a large back. Now the color on this chair is pink. So if this is a chair you want but you don't want pink, just let us know. We can change that color. That's no problem. All these are replaceable. So we can make it a different color for you. You also have with this chair a safety belt right here. The arms do flip up. And as I said, the swing away joystick, if you had it on that side, it would swing to that side instead of this side. Okay? The back of the chair, we've got an adjustable headrest that can be removed. So if you don't want it on there, you can just remove it. Back below here, we've got reflector. These are not lights. These are only reflectors. There's a power button right here. You'll hear it. The power is completely off on this chair. When we ship these chairs, we turn the power off right here. So when you get it, come over here, turn the power back on. These cylinders right here, if I turn these, it tilts the arm up on this side. If I turn this one, it'll tilt the arm up on that side. These are just to adjust the tilt, not the height, the tilt. Okay? Whenever you turn the power off back here, you have to turn the power back on the front. When you charge this chair, you will use your Permobil charger, and you'll plug your charger right below the joystick, and as soon as it goes to 100% to the top, the charger will stop charging. These are smart chargers. They know when to stop when the batteries are full. So, let's recap what we have here. We have a M3 power chair, fully loaded, 5 electrical function, 12-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs, and the interior tilt that tilts you forward. 5 electrical function. Swing away joystick, flip up arm if you slide from the side. You've got these lateral pads that are custom on here. You've got a large 21 by 21 seat. You've got a safety belt. This is a mid-wheel drive chair, so it turns on its own length. Okay? So if I bring it over here, I can turn all day long like this. And notice how quiet these chairs are? Very quiet. And this chair has 3 miles, so it only has 3 miles, fully loaded, ready to go. If the seat's too big, the color's not your color, just give us a call. We'll be glad to work with you on these. This is the Permobil M3 Corpus.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marcsmobility.com.